Hey, Merry Christmas, everyone! Today I'll show you how to make an iced Starbucks-style sugar cookie latte right in your own kitchen. It's a quick and easy way to get this popular holiday drink without having to wait in the mobile order pickup spot. It's also great for entertaining as well, so let's get started. Let's begin with the sugar cookies, and here you have a choice. We only need one cookie, so you can buy one from a bakery or grocery store. But since it's the holiday season for us, I recommend making your own batch of sugar cookies. As many of you know, we have young kids, so it was an excuse for us to have fun and make a batch together. It was a bit chaotic, but we had a blast, and we had plenty of cookies left over for them to enjoy later and for future lattes. I'll put this easy recipe in the video description. Okay, now we're ready for the next step. We're going to create some sugar cookie milk for our iced sugar cookie latte. And the first ingredient is milk. This is a standard 16-ounce iced latte, so I'm using 1 cup of milk. This will be plenty for one iced latte. Remember, you can use any type of milk. Even non-dairy options like oat and almond milk work great. When you have your milk ready, go ahead and add it to a small or medium saucepan. It's on the stovetop, but it's not being heated yet. And now it's time to add in a little bit of sweetness. So we'll need 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar. This really helps balance out the espresso later on, and it adds that traditional sweetness to our sugar cookie latte. When you have your 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar ready, go ahead and add it to your saucepan. Next up, even more sweetness. And this time, it's 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. I recommend light brown sugar. It has a milder flavor versus dark brown sugar, which makes it perfect for this recipe. And it doesn't need to be super packed in there. 1 level tablespoon is fine. When you have your 1 tablespoon of light brown sugar ready, go ahead and add it to your saucepan. Alright, now that we've added in both types of sugar, it's a great time to give everything a quick stir. Stirring for 30 seconds will help mix the sugar more evenly. Now let's turn on the heat. Let's set the stovetop between low and medium heat. At this point, I give the mixture another quick stir. Our goal is to heat the mixture until the sugar is completely dissolved and the liquid is steaming but not boiling. While it continues to heat, let's add the last few ingredients. Next up is a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I absolutely love natural vanilla, which is why we offer this small batch vanilla extract on our Lone Goose Bakery website. It's made with real Madagascar vanilla beans, which sets the flavor on another level. No matter which extract you use, make sure it's quality vanilla. And when you have your 1/4 teaspoon ready, go ahead and add it to the saucepan. Alright, now we're ready for the next ingredient, which is another extract. This time, it's just 1/8 teaspoon of almond extract. It adds a bit of depth and warmth to the mixture. And it ensures that this milk tastes even more like a sugar cookie. But be careful because a little bit goes a long way. When you have your 1/8 teaspoon of almond extract ready, go ahead and add it to your saucepan. Alright, one last ingredient for this sugar cookie milk, and it's an easy one. It's just 1 dash of salt. When you have your salt ready, just sprinkle a little bit into your saucepan. It really is as easy as that. Alright, by now the mixture should be heating up nicely. But go ahead and stir to make sure that the sugar has dissolved and to have all of the other ingredients mixed evenly. Once it's all mixed evenly and steaming hot, you can turn off your stovetop because guess what? The sugar cookie milk is complete and it's time to bring down the temp. Carefully add this special milk to a cup or frothing pitcher, then put it in the fridge to cool while we move on to the next step. To move forward with part 2 of this iced sugar cookie latte, let's create some bold caffeine. For this next step, I'm making a double shot of espresso. But if you like your latte on the sweeter side, you can stick to a single shot. If you don't have an espresso machine, no worries. Just brew 4 ounces of very strong coffee. I went ahead and sped this part up for the video, but I always think it looks so neat. Okay, it looks like the double shot of espresso is ready to go. Just like the sugar cookie milk, add this espresso to your fridge to cool down while we move on to the next ingredient. And speaking of cool, the next ingredient is ice. You're going to want to add enough ice to reach the top of your chosen glass. In my case, that was around 1.5 cups. I wanted to show you the ice in a measuring cup to help you out with the measurements, but whenever you have the ice ready, you can add it directly to your glass. Just make sure not to overfill because we'll need to have room for the toppings later on. Okay, at this point, we're going to grab the espresso back out of the fridge. It should be cooler now, so go ahead and add it over the ice to your chosen glass. If you notice it melts a significant amount of the ice, go ahead and add more ice in. And now we're ready to bring back an old friend. It's the sugar cookie milk from earlier. Go ahead and remove it from your fridge. By now it should be nice and cool and ready to be added to our glass. But first, it's time for our quick goose fact. Geese can sleep on one leg in winter. Keeping one leg up in their warm feathers reduces heat loss, and they switch legs as needed. Hit subscribe and be one of the early birds of our new flock to stay updated on our recipes. As you can see, we're a small channel, but we're growing quickly. And now back to the iced sugar cookie latte. Once you've grabbed your cooled sugar cookie milk out of the fridge, it's ready to be added to your glass. Make sure to go slow when you're adding it in because you don't want to overfill. You can see in this video how high I usually fill it up. I like to leave a little room for toppings. After adding the milk in, this iced sugar cookie latte already looks amazing. Next up, grab a metal spoon or straw and stir everything together so it's mixed evenly. Okay, we're good to go. This iced sugar cookie latte is technically complete and it's ready for you to try. But I recommend adding a few festive ingredients to get the most out of this recipe. And first up, it's a classic, whipped cream. It's a great match for this sugar cookie latte. I like to buy it in these pressurized cans, but you can use any type of whipped cream. Go ahead and add it to the top of your latte. Next up, it's time for the star of the show. Go ahead and grab your sugar cookie. Then go ahead and smash it into tiny pieces or crumbs. Remember, you only need one cookie. But you'll want to make sure that the pieces are small enough to sprinkle as a topping. You can see from this video roughly the size that they need to be. When you're ready, add the sugar cookie crumbs to the top of the whipped cream. You can really add as much as you want. Alright, it's looking great, and now we're down to the last topping. And it's sprinkles! We decided to use red and green sprinkles because Christmas is quickly approaching. I knew it would give this iced latte the Christmas spirit. But it really is great because you can use any type or color of sprinkles that you want. And it really does pair nicely with the cookie crumbs. And congratulations! Now your iced sugar cookie latte is ready to enjoy. While you're enjoying your latte, one of my kids, whose voice you heard earlier, has completed some custom artwork for your viewing pleasure. And he has one more message for you.
I hope you like my picture.
And we both wanted to remind you to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos or their associated artwork. It really does make a difference and mean a lot to us. So thank you. This iced sugar cookie latte has become a refreshing option for our house during the holidays. It doesn't matter what the temperature outside is, it's a tasty drink. I know you'll enjoy it as much as we do. Now that we've finished this iced sugar cookie latte, you need an option you can enjoy year-round. Check out my easy iced caramel macchiato recipe, and I'll see you there.